Hello guys, today we'll talk about what is Hdfs. Hdfs is Hadoop distributed file system. So Hadoop distributed file system. So why we need a distributed file system? So let's take one example. So we have machine A which has storage and tons of streaming data is coming. So eventually what will happen? It will get filled. Then we need another shared storage which we can use, and then these machines are connected to each other. If it is get filled, then we may need. So here distribution file system comes in picture. So distribution file system manage these file storage file systems. These file systems this is going to manage. So we say Hadoop have came up with architecture, that is Hdfs. Through that they are managing these file systems. So some of the advantage of the Hdfs we'll talk in the next slide. So one of the advantage of the Hadoop was that especially on the Hadoop file system, so we can store very large files. So files can be maybe megabyte, maybe terabyte or petabyte. So these sizes files can be stored in the system. Second, streaming data. Streaming data. So from the IoT devices or maybe e-com sales, any channel, those kind of streaming data or maybe sentimental data through the different social media sites. So those kind of data also can be captured. So that is the one of the advantage on the Hdfs. Third is it can be stored or it can be installed in commodity hardware. So commodity hardware means we don't need specialized kind of servers and machine configuration. These are the basic machines which can be available in the market, and with maybe different vendors we can buy, and we can use those commodity hardware, and then we can install the Hdfs. So Hdfs is the better for these kind of environment. So these are the one of the advantages of Hdfs. But there are some disadvantages of the Hdfs. We talk about the disadvantages. So let's say for example, if someone is interested to see the fast query retrieval and they are looking for low latency, data retrieval is fast. In that case, Hdfs may not be the right choice. Second, lots of small file also can create a problem in the Hdfs. Because how it works, right? We'll talk about the architecture. It's a master and slave architecture. So you will have the master head node and then you will have slave nodes. So master node is the more like a manager. So it maintains all the meta information. So let's say for example, you create millions or billions of files. So those file information needs to be captured in the master or the head node, and it can take a lot of processing time. So that is the one of the downside. Third downside, what we have seen, if you want to write multiple write, that is also not possible. One file you want to do multiple writes, that is also not a good choice. So some of the advantages which we already talked about, there are some disadvantages, but SDFS this manages the distributed file system where we need a set of machines and to utilize that storage. So I hope the SDFS you got the idea. Next slide, next chapter will talk about architecture, Hadoop architecture, and we'll discuss on that. Thank you for watching.